Say some fiction, and this is what we'll start with. You can leave this who you're taking, cause it's like we put down them 6 and swords again, it's Bob Almighty. Avocado whip your gun, no, she won't draw a gun. You all that bossy up beyond, it's time to roll it back. Go, suck it up, push it up, bring it down, here we go. Get back to that drawing board, turn back, slow enough, take it down, gotta go. Get back to that drawing board, throw it up, shut up, there you go, run it on, rotate, get it, take it up, take it too slow, time to go, you watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, shake it, you do the cannibal, then 4, 3, 2, 1, shoot, count back down, then just 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then left down 6 plus 5, then wait, now, 3, 1, oh, time at a time, she's pushing around. Girls, what are we made of? Sure, that's supposed to say, oh, know what they're made of. We're everything nice, and if you ask me my name, I'll tell you my name. I'm just gonna write it, pick that pieces up. Say some fiction, and this is what we'll start with. You can leave this who you're taking, cause it's like we put down them 6 and swords again, it's Bob Almighty. Avocado whip your gun, no, she won't draw a gun. You all that bossy up beyond, it's time to roll it back. Go, suck it up, push it up, bring it down, here we go. Get back to that drawing board, turn back, slow enough, take it down, gotta go. Get back to that drawing board, throw it up, shut up, there you go, run it on, rotate, get it, take it up, take it too slow, time to go, you watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, shake it, you do the cannibal, then 4, 3, 2, 1, shoot, count back down, then just 1, and 1. whispers falling silently drift on the wind. But I hear you on a journey, now a memory fading from sight. But I see you unbroken, promises we made so long ago. You're still here unspoken, requiem for a river of tears. Flowing, winding to an eternal sea. And yet our hope remains, guiding, lighting the way. No time for morning rises on a land reborn from the ashes. Leave the heavens to sunset, blood red skies tranquil after the storm. Blessed shadow turning, wending, always night follows day. The sun will shine again. Walk on, never look back. Through you we live tales of loss and
Hi everybody! How are we doing today? Are we chilling? Are we vibing? Are we vibing? Are we having a wonderful time? Goodness me! I hope so. Do I like Stardew? Yeah, I do like Stardew. I haven't played in a hot minute. It's been many years, but yes, I will. I do in fact like Stardew Valley. Alright, where do we start is the question. I think if I want to ruin my life with the Moogle voices, I should probably do that sooner rather than later. So let's do that. I'm not positive how far we got, if I'm being honest. I don't remember. Creepy, spooky Stardew thing? That does sound exciting. That does sound like something I would be into. I will take a look-see at it. I definitely, for sure... Oh. This is the wrong area. I went to the Dravanian Forelands and not the training house. Moogle quest. Moogle quest. The licky thing pod. Sick nasty. Okay. Now. I guess we'll go quest complete. other quest. Special quest? Does it not show yellow quests in here? Have we run into this problem before? That might be a problem. I have no idea where I am in this quest line. Uh-oh. Wow, does it really not track yellow quests? Let me know, is it Phoenix was hard to play? I did. I did know Is it Phoenix was hard to play. At least the modern version from eons ago. Yeah, oh, wait, hold on. No, those are seasonal. Man. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Apolathian? No, these are blue. No, they're there. Huh. Okay. Save the palm guard. So we're looking for an urgent method. Thank you, Demon, you're the best! Even though you call me a bee, you saved the problem! It's already too hot, the sweatshirt. It's already too hot. Get to vibe in Pog, getting all the vibes! We better start fucking pogging. Built for value vintage? Hell yeah. Too hard to get sweatshirt off. Hold on, chat. Okay, we got there. We figured it out. An urgent message is the quest we're looking for. Ocean, back my pressure. What? I see it. I see it with my eyes. What's about Discord rules? Okay. Does that normal kill a rabbit and stab it? Heavy Blade is base. Yes. Heavy base. I'm glad you're liking Heavy Blade. I do adore Heavy Blade. I don't really play her anymore. I am too much of a Shadow Rabbit enjoyer nowadays. And when I was Frog and Lunar, that was all on Defender. I don't hate daughter. I don't hate her. I love her. She's a baby. You know what she's the other one. Venus has been under the care of us Moogles for 1,000 years, and we won't let the dog's minions defile it now. The bomb guard shall defend it with all its might, Koopa. Oh, where's Moglio? He was sent to patrol the nearby area, but there's no sign of his green cap. I hope he didn't wander off too far. Adventurers search for Moglio. He should be close by. Mogok, Maga, start your assigned patrols, Koopa! You do need to do your D&D Blorba post. It's true. I don't devalue my attachments. I just like Shadow Rabbit. I like the weird fucked up one. You know me. Adventurer. A dragon attacked. So does Shadow Rabbit? You don't have Shadow Rabbit. You don't have her yet. She's a DLC character. There's so many. People the run. Yes. I'll be fine, Koopa. Please come on, good. It's too dangerous. Shadow Rabbit has a cool thing where every time you use a move, it locks you out of one of your moves. Wait, did you ask it? I totally missed it if you did. Oh, sorry. Maybe a gift that touches my Borbo's PTSD, just put it NSFW? If you are very kind for asking, I think I would say you should post it as a NSFW and just like give the Spongler Wongler. I am very intrigued about what it says. Just like give the trigger warnings. I think that's wonderful though. Please post. I'm excited. The feed's attacked. I'd wager that they regret that now. I think I'm so deep into Zenith.
Oh, sorry, Demon. I completely messed up.
What? Muglia was attacked, Papa. I shall go to his aid immediately. But I worry for Mugga and Mogok's safety. The dragons could be lying in wait anywhere. The adventurers seek them out and tell them Zenith is more dangerous than we imagined. This does not bode well, Koopa.
Give me a fucking axe ether. Where my axe ether is. Max ether. Oh, I guess that's better. Gives me an extra living shadow. It's crazy. It's not. Is it there will be blades? No. It's a Moogle's intuition.
Over there.
Put around some geared setups that were like, did some move lockout or like, now your special's on a 99-second cooldown? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of characters that are like, you know, whenever you blink twice on a Tuesday and have a steak for dinner, reset your special. So if you play into that, it's a pretty good item.
Oh, it's the adventurer. Nothing to miss here, Koopa. What? The dog's minions have been spotted, and Moglio injured. How dreadful. Come to think of it, I did see something large moving across this bridge. I know what to do. I shall keep watch in front of this bridge and make sure no dragons sneak across while you investigate the area, Koopa. Fear not, for I am a capable defender.
I'm on the case.
Vangahoon! This is a Vangahoon he has ambushed on me. It's a Vangahoon ambusher.
My new guy is a Warforged Monk Paladin. Sick as fuck. The Iron Tiger of Akash. That's gnarly as hell. What's the cooldown on these? 5 minutes? Extra living shadow every 5 minutes? Nuts. Or edge of shadow? Darkness? Darkness. Comes shadow later.
You think the servants of the dog have come all the way here? Thank you, adventurer, for witting Zenith of their presence. Well, I shall resume my patrol. No dragon shall escape my watchful gaze, Koopa.
We are now looking for an uneasy feeling. That was easy.
Oh, an adventurer, I thought you were a dragon, Koopa. What? Dragons have already been spotted prowling Zenith. We can't just let them run amok in our sacred palaces. In fact, I think I hear their impudent growls from here. But dragons are so monstrous and their claws are so sharp. Just imagining the dragons filled me with dread, but you're brave enough. Do you suppose maybe you could cross the bridge and scare away any dragons you find, Kubo?
Yes, friend, I got you. a Tumblr post I recently saw. I believe all synthetic Goliaths should do holy damage because they're free of original sin. That's funny. That's funny. I love that.
Another Weingahun embouchure. You have to find so many Weingahuns for this quest.
You think that's what they say in Ishgard, chat? You think they're like, we barely escaped with our lives, so we had to contend with the fierce Weingahun? I do very good at that voice. Which one? The Moogle voice or my stupid French voice? That's exactly it. Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah, we must escape. We have to run away from Triad Weingahun. There were how many dragons across the bridge? Well, thank heavens for you, adventurer. I would have tired out after slaying just one Kupo. Well, I shall return to my patrol. Mayhap I should keep a wide berth from this area. And while you're here, I would ask one more favor from you. Mogok is also patrolling the area nearby. Pray tell him to be on extra alert on his patrol. We don't want him to be dragon food, Kupo.
Yes, Guardian Bump. I'm sorry, Commander. Our position was overrun. And my position is so overrun, it has broken my VTuber model. There it is. Everything is okay. Do not worry. Prevalent Zenith. That's what we're doing. I'm sorry, Commander. I had to retreat. We could not keep our shield wall formation in place with so many Vangaroons.
Mogok and Mogok have given me their report. Adventurer, tell me what you saw while patrolling through Zenith, Kupo. As I thought, Nidong minions were already in Zenith. But if their aim was to destroy it, then why haven't they done anything more? Were they just here to attack us? Marco, why do these dragons wish to destroy Zenith, Kupo? Maglio, you've just joined the Palm Guard, so we haven't had time to tell you the whole story. 1,000 years ago, when the Sky Lords and Landlords lived together in peace, they built this palace to stand as a symbol to their friendship. Living in peace with landlords? That's ridiculous! But as you know, war broke out between them, and Nidhogg and his servants wrought destruction upon the landlords.
Serves them right.
The structures that the landlords built, only this palace, so loved by the great worm priest Valgur, remains. A symbol of friendship. If they can't bring down the whole tower, they must mean to destroy its most symbolic part, Koopa. Its most symbolic part? That couldn't mean... Oh no, Koopa! They mean to destroy the spire! The spire is right above us. Mogok, Moga, the two of you come with me. Maglio, you still need rest. Remain here and stay out of sight of errant dragons, Koopa. But wait! Oh, I feel so useless, Kupo! Well, I may not be able to help, but you're here, Kupo! You must help the others in my stead! Follow them and protect the spire, Kupo!
Now it starts going through Heaven's Heart. I call this like guys Vinegar Goon! Vinegar Goons!
Vinegaroon!
I don't know if I ever paid attention to their name until I started doing Palace of the Dead. When you get to like later palace floors, they are an enemy that you want to run into a lot because their AI is so extremely abusable. Hello, Liwix! I'm okay. I'm chilling. Vibing and pogging. Having a wonderful time.
Ah, so you've brought a member of mankind to fight alongside you. You have done well to survive the attacks of my minions. But where they failed, I shall succeed. Your corpses will fill my belly as the last remnants of mankind burn before me.
Alright, man. Consider. Crumbling like ash before me. SMH5 exploiting the habits of my vinegar goons? What else am I supposed to do with them?
That's a dreadful dragon. Oh, but you gave it the thrashing of a lifetime. Their plan lies in shambles, and Zenith stands proud, Kupo. Zenith is safe.
Wait, that's not the voice.
Zenith is safe. Dragons all think twice before coming here again, Kupo. At last, we can finally rest our wings. We've barely had time to stop and look at what we're protecting, but now that we do, the sight is our sight as breathtaking, Koopa.
It will be as dust in the wind before me. Is it a double entendre or a reference I don't get? Should start a bet in the chat. Should let people bet channel points. Dust in the wind. Tears in the rain.
Aye, it is beauty unrivaled. Last time has not been kind to it. Every day the cracks one longer and brick come loose, and there's little we can do to stay the ravages of time. I often wonder if Race Velgar is saddened by the sight, Kupo. It is not for us to know the Great Worm's feelings. What matters is that we honor the Covenant and continue keeping Zenith clean and safe. Yes, the Covenant of our ancestors formed with the Great Worm Race Velgar. We protect his precious memories, and in return, he protects us. The Great Race Velgar has suffered the sting of betrayal once already, and we shall not be the ones to betray him again. Until the day clouds of sorrow blot the sky no longer, we shall remain true to him. Oh, Kupo, are you crying, adventurer? Our apologies, we didn't mean to get so sentimental. Worry not. This isn't the time for sadness. Cheer up, because thanks to you, the Bomb God has the courage to be even better, Kupo. We'll patrol Zenith one more time to make sure no nasty dragons are looking about. We return to Mugholm and tell Captain Moglu of our valiant deeds here.
Oh, worry not, I will.
Worry not.
Worry not.
I shall deliver your message.
I shall deliver it.
Hello, sir. Your rats were admirable. Their deeds great, their accomplishments many.
A fearsome dragon at Zenith. I dread to think what might have happened had you not been on hand. My thanks for your aid, adventurer. It is as Mogok says. Come what may, we will continue to honor the sacred covenant with Race Velgar, Kupo. Would that we could do more. Had we but the knowledge, we would restore Zenith to its former glory. But we haven't, and it avails us not to dwell on what we cannot do. Nay, we must focus our energies on what we can do, that is, protecting Zenith. My Moogles have performed their duty most admirably this day, and they shall be rewarded with Kupo nuts. Crit. Give me your crit.
Can't even put the crit on it. The substats are too good.
No.
The crit's gone. No, man. Man, I don't know if I want to put crit on any of these. This is the problem. Crit skill speed, crit 10. If this one can take it, sure. Which one was it? Okay. The ring can take it.
My thanks for your help, individual.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Emerald Lakeside. Yeah, that's my favorite level in the base game. Dark House has my body, but Frog Level has my soul. We are going to the last vigil in Ishgard.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Quest we're doing is Into the Mists. Not to be confused with Into the Mist, the final patch of, or the final quest of Final Fantasy Patch 7.4, Into the Mist.
I've been looking for you, Snowbird. Commander Rondelou of the Temple Knights has an urgent matter he'd like to discuss with you. It would seem your strength is required once again. Try make way toward the congregation of our knights most heavily and lead me out to his request. Request. Is a request. I must speak with the Commander Rondelou. Commander Rondelou?
Alright, I know my chat doesn't have a whole lot of man-likers in it. I know this is true. Potential underrated ship, that's all I'm saying. He's here. He's here. I know, like, if people like military guy, Amaric is right there. I'm just saying. There's potential for this character to be developed in fanfiction. That's all. The adventurer who felled the dread one Nidhogg is here at last. I did not do that. I guess I did do that actually in the quest. In the dungeon. I have a quest that requires the strength of one such as you. That's what he's talking about. We wish to know the current state of the churning mists now that Nidhogg has been laid low. To that end, we have planned our reconnaissance mission that aims to gather information on the churning mist. Nayan here will be leading the mission, and I would ask that you aid her with your knowledge as well as your strength. If you wish to aid us, please speak with her. So you're the adventurer Snowbird I've heard so much about. Well met, friend. I am Nayan, and I'll be leading our mission into the churning mists. I know Sir Rondelou has spoken to you already. Will you be lending us your assistance? It's an honor to have the aid of the one who has felled the mighty Nidhogg. As you already know, we ought to strike deep into the heart of what was once Nidhogg's domain. However, the churning mists remain an uncharted territory for us. I would ask that you teach us all you know of the place, of the beast dwelling within, and any other information that could aid on our mission. I see. You have my thanks, Snowbird. With this information to guide us, we can plan a secure route to our destination. We shall take the airship and make anchor at the Rukui. We shall begin preparations for departure shortly. Let us meet at the Rukui, Snowbird. The Rukui? Is it mandatory that Dragoons have the little peek of the tummy button, or is that part of the Catholic repression coming out? I believe it is mandatory. At least, not in Heavensward. It's not mandatory as of Heavensward. Ancient traditional Dragoon gear has the tummy out. I assure you, Warrior of Light, it's important for aerodynamics. For aerodynamic purpose. Exactly. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I assure you, Warrior of Light, our armor is constructed this way to aid your efficiency. So this is the Churning Mists. It's the first time I've set foot in the old stronghold. For the safety of the Holy See, we must needs ascertain the movements of the road, now that the dog no longer guides them. Nonetheless, this place fills me with a sense of unease. It's as if someone, or something, is watching us. It is best not to pay nervous fancies any mind. Snowbird, we shall begin our mission shortly. It may end without incident. I felt the illity since our arrival, as if something has been watching us. Would be best for us to remain here in case any dragons should lie in ambush, lest we alert them to our suspicions. Snowbird, pray investigate the area for any signs of dragons lurking in the shadows. Okay. God, if I had a nickel for every time I'd investigated for dragons lurking in the shadows ahead, I could probably pay for like a month of game time. Sounds like 5,000 nickels, that's what I'm saying. Oh, they're all gonna be like hidden in here, huh?
Another Wedge of Shadow. And another Wedge of Shadow.
There's the last one. Bruiser Bun is so dear to my heart, but I'm so bad at playing her. She's hard. She's really difficult. I tried to play her for a while. She definitely requires some work, some practice. As I thought, the dragons tried to take us unawares. We used the cover of the clouds to escape the Lord's wrath in the skies, but it seems the dragons have somehow got wind of our arrival. Nevertheless, we cannot waver now that the danger being done. My goodness fucking gracious, I cannot read. Nevertheless, we cannot waver now simply because danger may lie ahead. We shall proceed with the scouting as planned. Snowbird, pray, ready yourself. This mission may prove more difficult than we anticipated. Snowbird, we have need of your aid once again. A unit of scouts has been dispatched to the northeast, and I would have you bolster their strength. I was meant to go myself, but I've received a report from a dragoon that another scouting party was wounded. I will go and assist them. I apologize the burden must fall on you, but we have no other choice. Godspeed, Snowbird. I go. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, Northeastern Scouting Party Dragoon. Give me 1 second. Thank you. The mighty Snowbird has come to our aid. Nain has sent word that she would come herself, but to have the adventurer who slew Lidhog come as an unexpected godsend. We hope to use this area as a base for our scouting missions, but the blood dragons stalking about are making things a bit difficult. Maybe you could help us by saying three of them. I'll try to keep up with you.
Hello, Blood Dragon! Hello! I must slay you for the glory of Ishgard!
Let's try not to pull the hunt mark.
Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba.
You made quick work of those dragons. I was only able to slay one myself. We should be able to begin scouting in earnest now, thanks to you. God damn it, they're nowhere in sight. You see, the blood dragons got a little too close for comfort not long ago, and while trying to drive them off, I lost track of 2 very valuable aerometers. We used them to measure the aether levels in the churning mists, and they were specially made for this thin atmosphere and are nigh irreplaceable. If we don't return with them intact, then our mission will have been for naught. Please, Snowbird, help us locate them.
Wookie! I will. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. An aerometer for me? And now I require a second aerometer, yes. Yes, get it on my inventory. Get in there, yes, thank you. Back I go. Back I go.
I found your ship, man. I got it. How goes the search for the aerometers? Many thanks, Snowbird. Let's see. Excellent. The measurements seem to still be intact. With this, the first step of our mission ends in success. I hate to ask another favor of you, but could you please bring these aerometers to me, and I'll remain here and continue my duties?
I can.
They're looking at me, chat. Okay. Slash says hi. By the way. You said hi. You can also say hi. So, how are the scouts to the northeast faring? I trust with your help there haven't been any mishaps. The measurements for the aerometers have already been completed. Let's see. That'd be good. Justinian's report included mention of the area, but we didn't anticipate the etheric energy to be this powerful. If we send this to the congregation, they should be able to glean even more information in their analysis. You have our thanks, Snowbird. Good shit, demon.
Thank you.
Snowbird, while you were assisting our scouts to the northeast, 2 locations were discovered to the west that appear to be ancient battlefields. I think these would be ideal places to take their measurements. Alright, chat. You want some ASMR real quick? Some real speedy Viv ASMR? How's that? I've sent scouts to each location already. But the ever-present threat of the attack makes it difficult for them to obtain accurate readings. Please, Snowbird, ensure their safety whilst they perform their duties. What a crisp crack. That was a Dr. Pepper cherry. That's what that was. Crack it open and cold one with the goons. They handed the scouting party. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I've since got the police know about ensure their safety whilst they perform their duties. Yes, I will. Head to Southern Walls first and meet with my scout. He'll let you know what's required of you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Hi, Trap.
They took over the stream.
Hello, chat.
Amazing how it'll just take over. The facial tracking technology is too good. Even without the caliber. Did you just steal my soda?
No.
Vivian Min should have been there to crack a cold one. That's true. You did spell Vivian wrong, but whatever. It's fine. It has to rhyme with Min, but whatever. It's fine. Hey, friend.
It's harder for me to take over Triad. Makes it a lot harder.
Well, it's because my streams are 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
It's because I have to work.
Just work hard.
One day.
I want to be the side character in your stream, but you're working and I'm working.
One day I'll go back to my, like, 6 hour or whatever standard streams.
Yeah. Also, come on.
Bully slash? You're stinky. You smell like beef.
No.
This is the slash ASMR episode. Your strength shall prove to be a tremendous help to our work. The area is crawling with dinosaurs, making it impossible to set up the aerometers to obtain accurate readings. We need you to provide the distraction while we set up the aerometers. If you slay 3 of them, that should provide us ample time. Oi! So remember when I went to sleep during a Viv stream and woke up to Viv still streaming? Those were the good times, huh? That was when my default stream length was 8 hours. I don't think I could have kept that up forever. I don't think 8 hours was particularly sustainable. Five felt very good. When I was doing like 5 and 6 hour streams, that felt pretty perfect. That's where I would like to be. I didn't realize I was doing a fucking telegraph. Raw and gnash their teeth as they might, the dinosaurs were no match for the likes of you. We managed to set up the aerometers without incident, although I must admit, I would have been a treat to see you fight a bit longer. I must wait until the aerometers are done with their measurements. Do you think you could check on the scouting party at the other battlefield? They have been dispatched to the north, and no doubt they are facing the same troubles that I've been. Pray, help them if they require it. Filling out the map. Filling out the map. Wow, you just have, like, no reason to go to this island, huh? You just, like, don't go over here? That's the area. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I guess you have to fly to get here? Kinda seems to be the case.
A murder? A public execution? Bang.
Listen, they think they're being a nuisance. That's what they think they're doing. But little do they know, the public loves an execution. Right? The public absolutely adores a murder in the streets. A good public hanging. Exactly. No, a bot. No, I have bots for that. Ah, it's the adventurer. You've come just in time. I'm in dire need of help. I finished setting up my thermometers, but on the way back to my post, a dinosaur attacked and stole my scouting report. I'm not sure which one made off with the report, but I don't think it could have gone far. I'll do what I can to help you find it. What if it's the first one? It was not the first one. Or the second one? Hell yeah. Alright, watch this, watch this. Edge of Shadow. Drink my potion. Another Edge of Shadow. I'm so cool. Put my pots on cooldown for 5 minutes. Wait, Demon, what is that? Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god! I got it. Acquired. Get it. Hey. So, were you able to find the report? Yes. I did. Ah, this is it. I was in the middle of riding it when a dragon attacked and laid his grubby paws on it. I can't thank you enough for your help today. Now that my report has been completed, I can continue with a more detailed survey. But first, we must collect the 3 thermometers I'd set up in the area. I'd hate to impose on you again, adventurer, but could you collect them for me? Mama. 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 Give. Mama. Give. Mama.
Well, you can go ahead and get in the pond.
I am no such
if
thing.
You're gonna act like a silly goose.
I'm no such a thing. I am an intelligent eagle, soaring in the clouds. I am not a silly goose.
Sloppy.
I am not sloppy either.
You are causing
Well, you can go ahead and get
You are
in the
causing-
pond if you're gonna act like a silly goose.
You have my thanks, adventurer. The etheric measurements seem to be in order. The scout to the south has completed his greetings as well, has he not? On your return, pray collect the aetherometers from him as well. Once you've collected all the aetherometers, deliver them to me. Pray hurry. An airship should come to collect our measurements soon. I shall continue my scouting and return by a different route. Hello, Midir! Midir, Gunyer. I can't fucking read, man. I can't do it. Sonic the Hedgehog. Welcome to my chat! Hello, how are you? Are you chilling in 5-minute pocket and having a wonderful time? I hope so. It is good to see you again. So you've come to collect the aerometers. Well, the measurements should be complete by now, but I haven't taken the time to make sure yet. I hate to bother you, but could you collect them for me? I would like to examine them before you return them to me, and so please bring them here before departing. They really just, like, have another step.
This guy's...
It's an $800 on a car repair. God, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I love the freeing feeling of having a car. I don't like the financial burdens that it saddles me with, you know? If your name so much my phone is autofilling it, hell yeah!
Let's go!
5 is pretty poggers. Kinda snazzy. Yes, these measurements should prove to be satisfactory. Adventurer, please bring these to me and along with the aerometers from the Northern Scout.
Okay.
Way over there. Two years, 2 months, and 25 days, huh? That's wild. That's absolutely nuts. That's about right. Because that would mean you followed me in like February. Alright, somewhere around there. And when I started making content was like October. So a couple months into streaming, y'all started following. That was probably about when like the Red Mage TikTok popped off really hard. That was the first time I got like an influx of followers, I think. Snowbird, you're back. The dragon caught me unawares, but I'll be fine after some treatment. What news do the scouts report? I think the 12 they completed their measurements without incident. This land is proving to be more dangerous than we had anticipated. The pain I can scarce stand. Snowbird, pray put the aerometers into that sealed crate over there.
Okay.
TikToks what got me here. I like them. I'm proud of them. I definitely do want to make more. It's so hard to have that in the content pipeline while I'm working at the same time, you know? You have my thanks, Snowbird. What in the 7 hells was that thing? Give me fucking rogue gear. Hell yeah. Snowbird, the potion is doing its work, and before long I'll be recovered. I was investigating the lower layer of the rookery when a hulking shadow blotted my vision. I managed to fight off the beast and escape, but I fear it still stalks this place. It would be a grievous error to let it live. Mortal goons could come to harm. I would ask you to slay the beast for us. Once the deed is done, bring something from the beast. Anything that would aid in identifying the true nature of the dragon.
Okay.
Adulting sucks fat doo-doo. Yeah, it fucking does. Truly nothing worse.
Bow.
How the fuck do I get down there? True nature of the dragon is hungry? That would make sense. That would indeed math. Oh, true. Slash, what's your true nature? What's your true nature? Slash says gay. I believe that does help us. It's a shame I killed it. I should have tried to love her. I Cannot in good conscience let a dragoon scout the area where that beast still lives. Were you able to track it down? This is true of all dragons, that's fair. Slash's true nature is hungry, eat me right book. You pulled this from the beast's corpse. And this armor dates back to before any of us were born. There can be no mistake. It was forged in Ishgard. This must mean that the dragon was once an heretic, and drank of the dragon blood until he... The gilding on this armor indicates it's hundreds of years old. What would drive a man to choose to become that? To a heretic, does such transformation indicate transcendence? And mayhap, it is not for me to understand the mind of an heretic. Nevertheless, we owe you our thanks for ridding us of this abomination. Ewan. What? What the fuck? You can't tell Chad that I'm sweaty.
it's like neurotoxin sweat. So like if I do anything with it, it's just gonna kill me.
It's true. You should probably wash your hands before your flesh starts melting.
I should probably wash my hands. Why does everyone want to bully me? What the fuck, man?
That's what happens when you tell them I'm sweaty. They did.
Neurotoxin.
They did know I had to take my sweatshirt off. So, don't bully Slash. Stinky.
Sweat.
No! No!
Thank you,
Well, it seems we've completed surveys of all the ancient battlefields thanks to you. However, I have one last request to burden you with. I would ask you to deliver 2 things to Sir Handalu at the congregation. Firstly, I would like you to deliver the sealed crate containing the thermometers. Second, I ask that you retrieve the observation log from the scout to the northeast. I shall inform my scouts of each location that our mission is complete. Then we shall return to Ishgard together. Once again, you have my thanks. We would not have been able to finish our mission without you. Who are the man shippers in chat, by the way? By the fucking way. Anyone want to ship their character with man? I feel like this is... Holy fuck, look at her eyes. I know I keep zooming in on her stomach, but I promise that's not what I'm trying to look at. Look at her eyes! Those are vivid! Oh my lord! Alright, anyway.
Mama.
I just left with her. Great was Lamau. She'll absolutely trade in and let's fucking go! And a very disappointed day that man doesn't want to talk about. I kind of love that. I kind of adore that. If there's anything I love more than anything, it's Wolves, like, having massive character flaws. That's all. Maybe it's because Vivian Min is a terrible person, but I just love that shit. Girl failure or otherwise. I've received word from Sir Mayan and I've written down detailed information of my observations. Pray bring it to Sir Handalu at the congregation. The other scouts and I will remain behind at this post and continue with our work until Mayan calls for us. Give Sir Handalu our regards, adventurer. I return. Feels like pre-Dawn Trail is complex. We could summarize it as killing baddies and following baddies. That's pretty good! That's pretty good! Ah, Snowbird. It seems the observation of the churning mists was a success. What exactly did our scouts discover? Those interrogators on the observation log will prove invaluable. However, this news that man was attacked by a heretic turned dragon is troubling. I've been mulling over the information you and Astinian have brought to light. To think that at one time dragonkind and mankind once coexisted. Yet now we must contend with dragons born of heretics in this never-ceasing conflict. It is much too early to say if the news of our once peaceful past should be given credence, but it would be foolish to reject it outright. The best course of action would be to become more familiar with the history of the Churning Mists. It is only through knowledge that we can decide our next step. Estinian's reports contained detailed information on the Moogles that inhabit the area. Mayhap they would prove an invaluable resource for us. Snowbird, it seems you've developed a bit of a relationship with them, have you not? I apologize for asking another favor of you so soon after you've returned, but I would be grateful if you could help us strike up our own relationship with them. You have my thanks. I shall personally accompany you to ensure that this meeting goes favorably, and to show the Moogles my proper respects. We shall depart shortly. Snowbird, I shall see you at our destination. Like, I kind of love him. I don't know. I think he's cute, and I like him. Is he gonna be Snowbird's rebound? Absolutely not. But I love him regardless.
Snowbird. I see you still haven't chosen a proper Moogle name, Goobo. So, what would you ask of me today? There are those from the surface that wish to know the history of this land. Very well, if you vouch for them, I see no reason to refuse their request. However, I would ask one thing of you in return. The Moogles who wish to live in peace, and we can't do that if war rages across the land, Kupo. As long as our desires are understood, I'd like nothing more than to meet these new friends. Now, where can we find the Sir Underlook? Excellent, Kupo. I shall dispatch members of the bomb guard to escort him at once. Snowbird, please go along with them. They may be shy around so many new visitors from the surface, Kupo.
Wow. Playing anyway, right?
Ba 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 ba.
Viv's story before Dawn Trail, I think, could be summarized as like, I don't know if I have anything quite as catchy as killing baddies and fumbling baddies. It's like a trauma-filled examination of a abused individual's relationship with violence.
Welcome to the Churning Mists, Kupo. Margaret has told us about you. It's our pleasure to guide you to Margholm.
Where are my manners? I am Commander Rondelou of the Temple Knights. We are honored to receive your guidance. Furthermore, we appreciate your willingness to impart upon us your knowledge of the Churning Mists. If there is what you would require in return, we would gladly pay your kindness. We repay your kindness.
So, Andalou, you come from a large city on the surface, yes. You might have exactly the knowledge we need, Kupo. We've long yearned to learn how to repair stone structures. If we did, we could repair Zenith with our own paws. Us Moogles have a sacred agreement with the Great One Priest Velga that binds us to protect the Holy Tower. But after 1,000 years, time has worn its luster. Zenith is beloved by Hraesvelgr and stands as a symbol of the friendship between the Landlords and the Sky Lords. If we can restore its former glory, then the bond between the two races would be revitalized as well.
Indeed, the Holy See's knowledge of stoneworking is vast. Very well. Although the road ahead of me may prove difficult, I will do all within my power to convince the Holy See to send stonemasons and carpenters to do what they can.
You are too kind, Cooper. However, there's one more thing I must ask of you. It may be too soon to allow many people from the surface to Hraesvelgr's beloved tower. It could unnerve him. For now, we would ask that you teach us what you can at Mogholm, and then we can use our own paws to repair Zenith. It may start with us repairing but a single brick, but if we keep at it soon, Zenith will sparkle as it hasn't in a millennium, Cooper.
I understand the Moogles' concern. I know all too well that 1,000 years of animosity cannot be forgotten overnight. Let us work with diligence, and brick by brick we shall restore that which has been lost.
I'm so glad we've come to an agreement, Cooper. Now let us be off to Mogholm. There's so much to share with you.
More wool stories should consider their relationship with violence. I agree. It is a very rich vein to tap. A rich vein to tap. I mean, like, my favorite villain in Final Fantasy XIV is Xenos. And I think a lot of people have a problem with Xenos. Because he's like, you feel this way, don't you? You hunger for violence. And the player is like, no. What the fuck is wrong with you? I do think that if you approach Xenos from the perspective of your wool being absolutely red for filth, for just him being completely fucking correct, for doing a soul read like the fucking character from JoJo's Part 4 that reads, your life as a book kind of shit. He, like, just sees your Warrior of Light as like, oh, you like killing people. You enjoy it. You have a good time with the process. We're kindred spirits, you and I. And just being like, no, absolutely not. What do you mean? I do think it's fascinating. This is the quest we are here for. Can do it. Gas leatherworker. It's the only one. That is the good shit. I agree. I agree. God damn the Moogles! They'd lose their bloody pom-poms if they got attached to their head. I can't find my nuts, Scoop. I'll find my pebbles, Scoop. Oh, you'd want to know where your pebbles are. Well, I'll tell you right after I shove them up your bleeding. Oh, you're not one of them. Oh, thank the gods. Finally, someone capable of sensible conversation. You see, I was sent here at the Temple Knight's behest to teach stonemasonry to these creatures. However, as soon as I arrived, they bombarded me with menial tasks, and before long I found myself traipsing aimlessly across the churning mists. I will endure it no longer. It's time I bid good riddance to this place and its inhabitants. Nathan, I'm loath to ask you to suffer such wretched company, but could you inform the one named Moogles that I shan't be returning? I dare not go myself, lest my temper get the best of me. I think Xenos is an incredible character. I'd also like to hate him, like, as a wrestling heel style. Is Xenos camp? Yes, I think so. I think Xenos is. I just love the idea that he's like, we're on the third expansion. ARR and Heavensward in particular are filled with a lot of fucking death. A lot of people die in the first two expansions. And a lot of them are your faults, It gets a lot more ambiguous later on. And the writing stops explicitly murdering people all the time. But you hit that third expansion. You've slain dragons, you've killed gods. You get your ass handed to you by a guy with a sword, and he's like, you had the audacity to have a good time about this? That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. But it's my kind of freak. I love that guy. I love that guy so much. I think it's such a phenomenal rating choice. But he's only good if you engage with that side of the story. If you don't buy into his bullshit, he's not a great villain. If you accept what he says as truth, he's amazing. And that just depends on the role you're playing, right? Every time I make a character in 14, whoa! What the fuck was that? That was the loudest horn I've ever heard in my life. Whenever I make a character for 14 with the intention that that character fills the role of Warrior of Light in one of my headcanons or fanfictions or whatever, they always have that seed in them because they have to buy into Xenos' bullshit. They have to be like, yes, he might have a point. Viv in particular, it's the read of the century. He just annoys me because when we get him, he bitches out. He achieved his goal. He wanted the big fight. He didn't want, death or whatever. He wanted to have the most splendiferous fight that ever was. He's evil Goku, right? He gets his fight. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Phenomenal. I'm out. See ya. If you're mad that's his goal, yes! And then you can have your character go into a whole spiral about it because they picked up the warrior jobstone so they could overcome this hurdle and beat him, and we're just fueling it with all the rage that he created inside of her brain. And then she starts to lose control of herself because the jobstone doesn't get the revenge and the closure that it so desires from her, and the inner beast that is textual within the warrior questline starts to take. Anyway, well, Matt's adventurer. The palm guard remains vigilant as ever. What brings you to Monghole? The sudden craving for Goopo nuts. Another stonemason has gone home, Goopo. Oh, at least this one bothered to inform me in a manner of speaking. By the time we meet him, and we've established our roles in our minds usually. So, 1,000,000,000%. Yes, and that's why I understand when people don't like him. That's why I get it. That's why I'm on board with people who don't think he's the best. I think he's the best. He's my favorite guy. I suppose we can't blame him for leaving. He was only trying to help us repair Zenith. They're sent here to survey the area and teach us what they know of working stone. Unless the Moogles are more concerned with who can concoct the cleverest trick than who can build the sturdiest wall. They don't do it out of malice, it's just an impulse like breathing or hiding. But the Asgardians don't view it that way. So far, this is the 9th stonemason that left us. I fear Sir Andalou may be regretting his decision to help. As a representative of Monghole, I must offer him an apology and an explanation. Adventurer, will you guide me to Ishgard that I might mend this situation? What a relief, Goopo! I tend to get terribly lost when traveling on my own. I trust your preparations are complete. Excellent, then let us be off. I don't know if I responded to it, Gungnir. I did in my brain, but I don't know if I did with my mouth. I agree that we do need to get humbled again. I think we need a fat L. I would love a fat L. I would take a fat L on the chin. What I really want them to do is kill somebody. But that's a conversation I could have when there are less sprouts present. Please? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We have been comfortable. We've been getting comfortable. I want sad. Like, not that I don't get sad, but I want that, like, the hole in my soul when a character that I have fallen in love with feels gone.
Greetings, Your Angelou.
If it isn't the Moogles and Snowbird, an unexpected visit was a welcome one, for I had been hoping to speak with you of our stonemasons. Each one has returned within a fortnight, more than the last. It claimed the Moogles are proving to be less receptive to the teaching than they had anticipated.
Sir Angelou, my deepest and most sincere apologies, Kupo. The others only meant to make the stonemasons feel welcome by introducing them in their mischief. I never meant to anger. I swear on my honor as a palm guard that it will not happen again.
For the sake of friendly relations, I'm more than willing to put this misunderstanding behind us and begin anew. Alas, we have already sent you every stonemason we can spare, and I feel there is little hope in convincing any of them to return to Moogles. You haven't sent every stonemason, my dear Andalou. I don't know who this is. It's that guy. Lord Terrason, what brings you to the congregation? Let us dispense with the titles, shall we? And surely you can surmise as to why I am here. Every one of those thin-skinned milksops was a pupil of mine. How would it reflect upon me if I let their negligence bring this project to ruins? Besides, this task came to us directly by the Holy See, and the failure would result in my family becoming a laughingstock for generations to come. So you see, for both personal and familial honor, I must take up my armor and succeed where my students have failed. Alas, I am well past my prime. The armor weighs heavy in my hand, and my mind dulls with age. Alone, I fear I might fall victim to the clever deceptions of the Moogles, or my body might crumble under the stress of so much physical labor. Perhaps with the help of a young, stout, adventurer. One who has won the respect of the Moogles. One who is well versed in their ways. Only with such a partner could this old man possibly hope to keep his honor from being sullied. Do you know any such adventurers, Fan? Why, tell me you do. Yeah. Yeah, I know one. Oh, what courage! Did you see that rendezvous? The strapping young lass put her name forward without a second thought. Truly, you have brought solace to this tired old man's heart, my dear Snowbird.
Cooper, I'm not sure I understand. Are you saying both you and the adventurer will help us?
Indeed, my furry little friend, you shall be well taken care of. Our first order of business should be to gather all who are involved in the restoration. Moogle, I entrust this task to you. Snowbird and I shall not be far behind. I think rather than killing a character, I want someone to be disappointed in the role. Like, lose somebody's trust or make them feel betrayed, and rightly so. That might be outside the story scope. Yeah, I think that might have to be relegated to the fanfiction, alright? Yeah. Before we depart, however, we have some work on our own to complete. You see, I meant to show that the Moogles that they are not the only ones with a penchant for trickery. Come, meet me at the Jeweled Cozier and we can begin preparations. It's so funny having this talk about all the edge we want the 14 MSQ to have, and I'm just doing the fucking Moogle quest line in the background.
Mama. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
How many people lose their shit if they lost one of the twins? That's what I'm saying. That's what I think we should do. I don't think Xeno says effective or striven. You're having fun with this. No, I'm actively fighting for the freedom of my homeland, you dick. No, for sure. And that's what we're saying, right? Is if it doesn't work for your character, it doesn't work. And that's a little tragic. But I think when he does work, he's incredible. There you are. Before we begin, I would draw upon your knowledge of the Moogles. Namely, I wish to know what foods they are partial to, for I believe therein we shall find the means to deceive them. Couponuts. So the makeshift economy revolves around these couponuts. Why, this plan practically crafts itself. Our next course of action is plain, and I believe you are just the last to rise to the challenge. For your hands speak volumes that your words do not. They're the hands of a practiced artisan, much like my own. There is no need for humility, my friend. What happened to my Vituva model? There it is. You are among peers, and as your peer, I would be honored to call upon your aid. I asked you to craft me a coupon, not a real one, mind you, but a fake which could fool even the most discerning Moogle. As I have never laid eyes on a coupon myself, I must entrust this task to you. I require only one, which I shall use to make more. I believe with judicious use of wood, leather, and cloth, you should be able to create a fake that perfectly captures the uneven texture of a wild nut. Yeah, I believe these materials should prove sufficient. Now, I know full well that even the master has had failed attempts, and so I've instructed Mathieu here to provide you with more materials should you require them. I'm on the case. I know how to craft shit. Okay. Okay. Speak. Not even high quality. Man. Man. There goes your work, Snowbird. There is no need to rush. I would not want a masterpiece to be marred by a hasty hand. Here's your nut, sir. So this is a coupon nut. Although I am not a Moogle, I am certain that if I was, my stomach would be rumbling at the sight. Impressive, considering the meager materials we had on hand. No doubt you are wondering what I plan to do with this. Do not worry, I would not dare spoil the surprise for you. For now, just know that I intend to make more. I shall take some time, so pray go on into the plaza near Zenith. I shall meet you there.
Ba 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 ba. Wow, 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 wow. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome to Barles, Snowbird. Truth be told, this place is in even worse shape than I was led to believe. Well, I suppose even a fortress begins with but a single stone.
My apologies, Lord Terrison. I urged the Mugbenders to meet us here, but they all claim to be busy with something or other. It may be a while before they arrive.
Tarasen will suffice, my dear Mogul, and there is no need for apologies. From my understanding, the Mogmenders have laziness in abundance. What are we waiting? While we are waiting, answer me one question. Who among them is the easiest to trick?
That would be Master Mugsit without a doubt, Kupo. He was put in charge of the Mugmenders on account of his deft paws, but he falls for their tricks more often than not. One time he spent 3 days playing hide and seek while the others gorged on Kupo nuts.
Such deviousness. I doubt I can surpass so clever a ploy. Nevertheless, I must try. Mogul, I believe Snowbird and I can take over the reins from here. We shall have the Mogmenders hard at work along.
You mean to out-trick the Mugmenders, Kupo? Fascinating. I had no idea you played tricks on each other down below. Of course I look forward to hearing of your victory. Oh, I do hope he hides his pebbles.
When building a wall, we are taught that a single ill-placed brick can cause the whole structure to collapse. I believe this Master Mugsin may be a figurative loose brick. Now, let us seek him out. He cannot be far. I love this devious old man.
He's cunning and scheming. He's scheming, scam, scheming.
He's a little schemer, scam, schoomer.
9 stone masons, Kupo. Surely they are praising my cleverness in this guard. How should I trick the next one? Oh, I know, a rare sickness which strikes every 100 years and causes our pom-poms to...
Master Mugsin from the Mogmenders, I presume. I am Tarasen, partially arrived on this guard. Forgive me for eavesdropping, but I overheard mention of a sickness. Is there aught I need worry about?
You're here already. I mean, yes, a terrible, incurable sickness has spread throughout Mogholm. Oh, one last seen over 1,000 years ago. Once affected, our wings grow heavier than stones. We can do nothing but lie on the ground helpless until it passes.
I see. Such unfortunate timing. Well, I suppose we must postpone our work for now. May you and yours be in good health soon. Tis a pity, truly. Whatever shall I do with all these coupon nuts?
Did you say coupon nuts? Here, now.
Yes, I brought a veritable feast, which I meant to share with the Mogmenders as a gesture of goodwill. Alas, we shall have to wait. A sickness which comes once every 1,000 years surely requires proper...
Did I say sickness? Perhaps I was mistaken. Yes. Perhaps they weren't sick after all, just napping. How embarrassing. Lucky for you, however, that means the rest of the Mogbenders are hale and hearty. I'll summon them and meet you at Barlands forthwith.
By the gods, I was hoping for a bit more sport than that. Perhaps if he said coupon nuts were a miraculous cure to the epidemic, I could have pretended to believe him. What's done is done. Come, let us away into Barlands and meet our new companions.
Ma papa. Ba da da ba ba.
I love that not only is the old man tricksy, he's also like, damn, my predecessors got tricked by these clowns, yeah! They're not his predecessors even, they're his students. That's why he's so, like, about it. He's like, I trained all these motherfuckers and they're getting clowned on by flying rats. As promised, I've gathered my most... Oh, that's not what you sound like.
As promised, I've gathered my most skilled Mogbenders. Now I believe there was talk of a feast.
Indeed, they have the pose of true artisans now for the feast. Let me start off our relationship by offering this bounty to you.
Kupapow! They look so plump and juicy, Kupo! And all this for a little effort. As a master of the Mogbenders, I declare first privileges.
He's really going at it.
That's not how a Kupo does taste. It's a fake. How could something that looks so delicious be so disappointing?
My dear Mogson, it seems the tables have turned. Indeed, these nuts were wrought by man, not born of nature. Even better than the real thing, yes? Well, besides the taste, of course.
They're all fake? There's not even a one tucked away inside, Kupo? Well, perhaps we should check once again, just to be sure. I dare say these would fool even Chieftain Moglin, and no one has ever been able to trick him. Truly works of art, Kupo.
This is a small sampling of our capabilities, friends. I have built towers and raised walls to rival even the largest in the churning mist. Yes, even Zenith.
You mean you could make Kupo nuts even larger than these? Larger than Zenith?
Perhaps I could, if I had the inclination. However, I offer you something better. Pledge your paws to me, and I shall teach you how to craft all you can imagine. Alas, I will only make this offer once. So what say you?
Anything we can imagine, Kupo! Of course, we swear on our pom-poms that we will be diligent pupils. Why, I'm ready to start preparing Zenith this very moment.
That's the spirit I like to see. But we have a long road ahead of us, my Moogle Menders. Before we start work on the palace proper, I believe we should do well. We would do well to begin repairing this very plaza. What you learn here shall form a solid foundation for what is to come. Think if I meet him again after Stormblood, he'll work better and a kind of Alamigo is okay. Yeah, for sure. That makes a lot of sense. Like what I did for Viv, right? Viv is also born in Alamigo. She doesn't have as much of a relationship to it, because she left them when she was very young. But that's the justification she gives, right? I'm going over to, you know, Rogger's Reach and I'm following the Scions and they're doing great stuff. And we're gonna stage a campaign to free Alamigo and it's gonna be great and it's gonna be wonderful. And I sure love killing all these Garleans because, God, do I feel mad about my homeland? Grr, grr. And then Xeno shows up and he's all like, that's bullshit. Girl, you're talking out your ass. You just enjoy this. You're just having a good time. Admit it. Come on. You're among friends.
Well, now that things have settled, I do believe formal introductions are now in order. I am Bugsin, master of the Bugmenders. I have never known what a crafter was capable of until I saw those fake Kubo nuts. With even a fraction of such skill, I've no doubt we could restore Zenith to its former glory. Still, I can't help but wonder what we could have accomplished had we listened to the other 9 stonemasons. Oh well, I suppose there's no use ranking my pom-pom over the past. Perhaps, but besides, you and Tempeson are so much more kind and patient than the others. You do plan to stay and teach us, right? We'll work every day until our paws are sore and our cheeks are flushed, I promise you that, Kupo. Piss off, Kupo!
Saving that for later. I'm giving the other answer.
Truly, Kupo. The others will be overjoyed to hear it. Monumenters, let us go forth, tools in paw, and make Zenith shine once more. Ba 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 ba. Yay! Bonk, 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 bonk.
These motherfuckers are not doing anything. They're smacking the dirt with... Whatever. Thanks to your efforts, the restoration of Barlunce has begun. Continue assisting the Mogmenders so you see the repair plots completed. We got him. Society quests obtained.
Let's go.
And that is all my crafters at level 60. Congratulations, everybody. We finished leveling our crafters for Heavensward. These we're not gonna read. I'm not reading the daily quest.
His ass is not doing masonry.
Bro is not engaging in the craft.
Wah wah. Ba 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 ba.
Training supply.
Don't mind if I do. Have a good night, Rena. Thank you for hanging out. You are the best. You shall be missed. Ma. Do it right on time.
Yes, I brought them. I did.
Hello, friend.
That is for you.
Ma. Up, ba, 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 da, ba, ba.
I was so positive that said manatee Moogle. I'm like, how did you get up here? You should be in the ocean. Swimming with the fish. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba, ba. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. I have scoured this entire area, and also some other words. Oh, I don't have random mount on here. What have needed to use my crafters and not been able to fly? Fascinating. I have no clue when I could have done that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Gotta go that way. All the way over to Mount Kong. Ba-ba-ba. Wow, 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 wow. Welcome to Moogle. Obtain some shoots. Okay. I will. Bow. Bum 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 bum. Come. I must click upon thee. I must. Hello. I did whatever it is you wanted me to do. Here's your roots, bro. Mama. Oh, I still gotta make a basket? Alright, man. Basket. Basket. Mama. Mama, mama. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Easy peasy. Take these. Go back over to Zenith. And then we are done. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum. Hello, mindful Moogle. Here are the things that I got for you. Are you gonna make me craft something? Yep. And I am free. I've done your little quest. I've played your little game. Ba 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 da ba.
Snowbird! Harrison has been looking for you, Kupo. There's an important matter we must discuss at once.
Snowbird, there you are. I must say, the attitude of the Mugmendals is much improved. They've mastered the basics of stonemasonry more quickly than I had anticipated and remain ever eager to learn. Once the rubble has been cleared, we can begin rebuilding. Therein lies our problem, however. I am afraid we lack the numbers to remove the debris on our own. I requested aid from the Moogles of Asar, but they have yet to receive a response. Doubtless they are trying to avoid any kind of hard work. And so I would task you, my dear Mogson, with bringing them here. I give you leave to use whatever tricks you can conceive of to get us malingering Moogles to Barlens.
You want me to fool Moogles? I've never done that, Kupo, not successfully anyways.
Don't be so quick to lose heart. You fail only because your ideas are half-formed, marred by compromise and poor planning. You must persevere in your efforts if you wish to succeed. It is as the words of my house state, by the 100th blow. For a single strike of the chisel merely scratches a stone's surface. It is only with constant effort that stones give rise to bricks, to walls, and at last an impregnable fortress. Such is the power of will, of perseverance, of determination.
Well, perseverance, determination. I will remember, Kupo. Yes, they'll craft a trick so cunning they'll sing songs of it throughout Mugholm.
Aye, that's the spirit. You are a leader, and it is past time you took charge. Show the others that the Morgamenders are not to be trifled with. However, while I have great faith in Mogson, he has yet to meet his full potential. Which is why I must ask you to accompany him, Snowbird. Ensure that he does not slip back into his old ways, and give that pom-pom of his a firm shake if your sense will wavering.
I am sure there will be no need for that, Kupo. Nevertheless, I would certainly appreciate the company. Well then, shall we be off? We should begin by speaking with Mugup, the Moogle in charge over at Asar. Up. Mugup. However, this is Master Muggling, and the adventure we were so much about. I seem to recall a request of some manner from the Mugmenders. Oh yes, you required extra paws to help move the rubble. That's correct, Kupo. The request was made some time ago, and still not a single Moogle has arrived at Barlens. We can't hope to make any progress without them. Ah, yes, who could forget such an oh no! Who could ever forget such an unusual name? Oh my goodness. An unusual name. Of course, I was dispatched several Moogles the moment the missive came, but I'm afraid I might have sent them to the wrong location. I've really hard to pronounce that name, you see. Why, I suppose they could be anywhere now without the provisions for a long journey. Oh, how dreadful, Kupo. All alone with those wild beasts, hungry and afraid. Curse my clumsy tongue, curse it! Could you help me find them? Please bring them something to sate their hunger, and I'm certain they'll be most willing to help. Of course, an understandable mistake. I can scarce pronounce half the names I hear. Don't worry, Mugup. My companion and I will have the errand Moogles back there, here in the safe post-haste. It wouldn't serve to go searching blindly, however, lest we become lost ourselves. No, we must discuss our strategy beforehand. Snowbird, let's confer down below. Away I go. Little does Mugup know I've already fallen for this trick twice. Why trouble yourself to get your own food when a gullible Moogle will deliver it right to you? It would be a brilliant ploy if it wasn't so overused. And now we have the chance to, what did Terracin say? Turn the tables. If we can trick them into going to Barlens, I dare say they'd stay just as a sign of respect. Mugup has his lackeys are a clever bunch, though. How could I possibly get the better of them? If only we could use those fake Kupo nuts, but by now every Moogle in Mugholm and beyond has heard of them, and rightly so, they are truly masterpieces. Certainly not something I could ever hope to surpass. And there's no shame in that. Why, yes, reach for the skies when a Koopa nut is hanging just out of reach. Besides, Issa is far from Mog home. I wager Mug Up and the others have heard nothing of your fake nuts. Well, then I believe the matter is settled.
Don't make me give you a palm a squeeze.
No, not my palm, Koopa! I remember Terrace's words. Just keep your heads right where they are. I'll come up with my very own trick. I'll make a Mug Up think twice before trying to trick me again. Thank you, Snowbird. Terrace was right to have you accompany me. If you were not here, I would have given up before I remembered a special something that just might serve as the perfect tool for our trick. A very special something. I haven't got any myself, though. Certainly not in the quantity required, but there is one Moogle who might. Snowbird, come with me to Mug home so we can seek out the kids of the alchemist Muggin. Yes, it's all falling into place, Koopa. Back I go.
It's so funny that I like recognize some of these names sometimes. Like I think we had to interact with Moghand for one quest or another before.
Snowbird, my apologies. I had to pick something up from my lens on the way. I hope I didn't keep you waiting long, Koopo. The mighty adventurer graces us with her presence again, Koopo. Oh, and greetings to you as well, Mugsin. What brings you two all the way from Bar Lands? Mug-Up is up to his own tricks, but I need to take the upper paw this time, Koopo. For that I require your most potent medicine. Most potent. Oh, and on a completely unrelated note, I brought you a gift. Well, I certainly can't give you... Koopo nuts, and larger than any I've ever seen, even more than those of Chieftain Moglin's secret reserve. You've always been a stout supporter of the Mogmenders. I just thought I should express my gratitude. Of course, I understand, Koopo. I wouldn't dare decline a gift from you, Mogsin. It is only a gift, yes? Why, Morgan, you wooed me. I would never intend it to be anything else. Ahem, Koopo. Lifting stones is dangerous work, and it would be dreadful if anyone was injured, especially so far from home. You shall have your medicine, Mogsin. Practice caution, however. Use too much and you may do more harm than good. Ma. I promise to be responsible, Koopo. Snowbird, I believe we are finished here. I'll meet you back at the Sa after I make some final preparations. I'll try not to be late this time. And back we go.
I got my sick-ass horse mount, though.
For all the extremes. For all of them. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ma. How goes the search? I looked up and down at the ripping rock and behind every bush and could find no sign of the poor Moogles. All this searching has made me terribly thirsty, by the way. Now I know how the others must feel. It's tearing me apart, Koopo. Mug-Up, enough. I surrender. I must say your every trick is more impressive than the last. This one was so impressive, in fact, that I brought a brown tea of Koopo nut milk to give to everyone.
Foresight for my Acid Phoenix deck is in the hands of someone who is dumb and can't spell sling. God, I feel that. Viv, can you help me with my Storm deck? Probably not.
Harlog's been outsmarted again, Goopo. You really must stop making this so easy. There's no spoil in it anymore. However, we'll gladly accept these libations as a reward for our ingenuity. Time to call the others. Do you see, Goopo? Markup is none the wiser. He thinks that's just regular coupon-nut milk, but I know the better. Oh, I can scarce believe that I, Mugson, am finally about to trick Moogles. Come, Snowbird. Markup will soon get his just desserts. Back over yonder. Wah, 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 wah. Wow, wow, wow. Wah, wah, wah. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Snowbird, quickly! Markup and the others are just about to partake of my special milk.
Me when I hand my friends my special milk. It's not full of neurotoxins. I promise.
Markup has been tricked again, and not for the last time. In his humbleness, he has rewarded our surpassing cleverness with a bounty of coconut milk. Drink deep, my friends, and bask in victory. Glug, glug. Glug, glug. Ah, there's nothing I can think of milk after what is... Bro, impossible. Mogson, he wouldn't have. Thank you for the follow, James Vampire. Thank you very, very much. Oh, what's in the milk, you ask? A few pinches of the crushed cloud mallow seed. In large enough quantities, they put Moogles into a deep sleep. Once they're dozing soundly, I need only whisper in their ears to complete my plan. Look, Snowbird, and bear witness to a Mogmander's guile.
There he goes. Bearing witness. Forefathers one and all.
A working Moogle is a happy Moogle, Kupo. A working Moogle is a happy Moogle, Kupo. From sun up till sundown, you'll work up a sweat with nary a frown. From sun up till sundown, I'll work up a sweat with nary a frown. What ho, friends! Isn't it a perfect day for back-breaking labor? Who needs rest? Not I, Kupo, who wants to sweat? Me!
There they go.
Okay. Victory, Kupo! I doubt Muggup will dare to trick me again after this. And now to reap the rewards. Let's return to Barlands and see what the Moogles' hard at work can accomplish.
The morality of this is a little suspect, but they are rats and not people. So see if I care.
Go on. See. See if I can. Bum 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 ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da da da.
Why is it called Forearm? Is it named after the alien from Ben 10? Probably not.
Snowbird, it's terrible. We'll never get the rubble cleared, Kupo. Maka and the others have been working eagerly at first, but they collapsed after carrying only one rock between them. I know they aren't used to hard work, but this beggars belief. Perhaps all is not lost, however. When the Moogles in such a sorry state, the only cure that I know of is more cloud mallow. And I believe you can help with that, Snowbird. Mount a mallow and sprinkle some puffs on these Moogles, and their palms should perk right up. Just ask the Moogles guardian to ride. I'll be looking to the skies. Perhaps a few errant puffs will blow my way, Kupo. Mana. Snowbird, I know exactly why you're here. Just shake your rubber bit and rain mallow puffs on those poor Moogles, and they'll be back in tip-top shape. Hop on. I'm sure the mallow can support your weight. Pluff, pluff. I seem to recall being tired. Impossible. Inconceivable. Why, I dare say I could clear the rubble myself. A working Moogle is a happy Moogle, Kupo. Look at them, Boogie. Boogie and Woogie. They boogie and they woogie. From dawn till dusk. They do not get tired and do not put up a fuss. The mallow puffs seem to do it, Kupo. If they keep up this pace, then the rubble should be cleared in no time. And what's more, now that I've hoodwinked the Moogle, I'm sure to earn some respect around here. I am the master of the Mogbenders, after all. Terracin, Snowbird, if not for your support, I would have given up long ago. To see my efforts succeed at last. I've never felt this sense of accomplishment before. You have my thanks.
Brilliant, my dear Mogston. Remember my words, and your conviction shall show you through in the quality of your craftsmanship.
I will. I most certainly will. Terracin, your words will guide me in both my work and my studies.
That one. Give it to me.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-do, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-do, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Thanks to your efforts, the rubble has been cleared from Barlunds. Continue assisting the Mogbenders to see the repair of the plaza completed. We no longer need that guy to do landscaping. He's free from his burdens.
Recognized!
Alrighty, let's get these done. Real speedy like. We do need to do this at least once, so I will. We will get it out of the way first. I will not get off it before completing my quest. That would be silly. And I would never do such a thing. Especially when engaging in repetitive society quests. Not I. Don't get off the mount. 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 Don't get off the mount.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
The music cannot decide what it wants to be. Well, hello there. Not the right time. Nope, it's fine. It just wasn't giving me a... Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong chat, that's why. It wasn't telling me that I've approached a Vista.
Mama.
God damn it, I got off the fucking mount! God damn it! Hate when I do that. I had to like say it to myself constantly and I still did it. I have every Allied Society quest in the entire game done on my main. All of them are done. I've done this so many times, and I still can't fucking stop myself. I actually just cannot stop myself. The muscle memory is too strong. Don't get off the mount. Just wiggle. Now I can get off the mount. I am now allowed.
Wah, 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 wah. Mama. Mama. Mama.
Gathering tool components. Don't the required crystals? Dude, what do you fucking mean? Huh? Alright. Okay. Sure. Fine. Whatever.
Wah, wah, wah.
Not catalyst, crystals. Yeah, 2000's probably good. I got a lot of crystals. Surely that's enough.
Mama. Mama.
They're earth crystals. I bought fire crystals. I'm so stupid. God, I'm so full of them. Mama. Ugh. Okay. Crystal. Earth crystal. Yeah, that's too many. Thousand earth crystal. Surely that's enough. Don't need high quality. We just need them done.
Wah. Wah wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Ba 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 ba. Ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Oh, ba da da ba da ba. Ba.
Okay. I did it.
And you. My final nemesis. Ma na na na. Wah wah wah. Hello, rummaging Moogle. Hello. So much shit. So much shit.
Do not wish to enter combat. I will die. Uno más. Okay. Back to the sky.
I found these for you.
Alright. Back we go. Not there. Yes, there. Okay. We're gonna finish these up. I think I'm gonna take a smidge of a break. And then when we come back, we have the bath ones to unlock, which we should do. And also I want to do a couple roulettes for Tombstone. What? Oh, I have to make them still? If you make me turn this in, I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna explode.
Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba da ba ba.
Okay, it's fine. I don't have to blow up. Nobody panic.
Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head over this way. I think it's actually next turn. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Gungnir, you are in charge of my chat. If anything goes wrong, you will be the one I will blame. And I will toss you into the flames, should any be here, while I get back. Okay! Okay, I'll be back. Gungnir, you've done well. You get a gift. The Viv Seal of Approval. Are you ready? Are you ready for your gift? That's for you. A present. Okay, we need to be on... God, I think it's a combat job. Like, it's a... Gather quest line, but I think you need to be on a combat job to start it. Ba, 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 ba. Naming of the vat.
Great Hunter, we are honored that you have returned to our humble hive. There is something which weighs heavy on our mind, very heavy. We have a newcomer to Loth Astavath. He has not yet proved himself useful, and so he has no name. So determined is he to find his place that he left the sanctuary to forage in the forests of the east. He has not returned. It has been difficult as of late, very difficult. We have grown hungry, and food remains scarce. The One Mind has seen to that. The Nameless One means well, but he is highly curious with his newfound senses. This makes him vulnerable. The forest is the domain of hunters, and his intentions may be misunderstood, for men have not the means to tell Vath from Nath at a glance. Will you not lend us your assistance in finding him? Will you travel to the hunters of the east and ask if they have seen him? Kind hunter, generous hunter, you have our gratitude. Please make haste so that the weight on our mind can be lifted. Mama.
Like, I like this race Valgrimmon, or Midgard Summerman, I mean. He's just so doofy. I don't know. I think he looks like a doofus. He's like a teenage dragon. He hasn't gone through puberty all the way. He's just a little awkward all around. I don't know.
Over there. Over there.
I have... Draw Steel. Draw Steel sounds familiar.
Yes, we have to name this one. Have you been sent by the storyteller? Tell your hunter friend to release me at once. We are not of the One Mind, we are Math.
I don't care if it's a two-headed bandersnatch, he isn't going anywhere. I'm detaining him for stealing our resources. Normally, I'd say we're more lenient than the Nath in terms of territory, so as long as they don't hunt in excess or attack us. But then this overgrown Vilekin comes in and gobbles up all the Gishel greens we laid in our traps. Enough bait to keep a drove of chocobos sated for days gone, with nothing to show for it. It is the Matt Colville game. That is why I know it. For sure. 100%. Yes, I am familiar with Drospio. I haven't, like, super looked into it, but I'm aware of its existence.
So hungry we were, we could not help ourselves. Unable to hunt, unable to forage, we are no different from a parasite. If only we could find a way to release ourselves from this pitiful way of life.
And if you insist.
You misunderstand, spare us our life, it is all we have.
I spare you. Oh, wait, this guy. I spare it thee will. Stop tormenting the poor creature, Grimald. He doesn't know any better. That guy. I remember this guy. Oh, we ain't savages, but we're charitable later. You'll have to pay us back for the greens you ate, and seeing as you don't have anything on your value, it looks like you'll have to walk off your debt. Last I checked, we're running a might low on arrow shafts. Harvest me some melia branches and we'll call it square, eh?
Very well. Release us and we shall do as you say.
Of course, I ain't fool enough to let him go off alone. I'd ask that you see to this beastman doesn't flee from his debt. And if he does, I'll have every hunter from here to the 100 rows after him for thievery. Understand? He's French, but he does not speak with any mannerisms that work with a French accent.
Ah, we are free! Much appreciated, Hunter. Now then, to the smoldering wastes.
I love that so much. I love the way they walk. Just kind of glide around. They're just so fucking cool, man.
Hello? Hello?
What's the famous?
Well then, the storyteller must be waiting for us. We make for Lotha's Wrath.
You intend to run away?
Yes, I know. If we flee, we will never be able to move freely. To the non-mind, independence is all. If we take too long, the hunters will surely come after us. Kind Hunter, will you help us? We will not ask you to bear the entire burden. One sapling should be enough. We will gather the rest on our own.
Okay. $67, $69, $75. Botanist it is. Oh no, gear was found. Where the fuck's my shirt?
Mama, 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 wah wah wah.
Oh, sure.
Ba da ba, ba ba da ba.
Oh, hi! It's only asking about Drosteel because they released their dedicated VTT. That's cool. That's good. I'm glad. I have not found one that I'm happy with for D&D, so I hope it's better than like Roll20 or any equivalent that I've found. It's entirely coded for Drosteel specifically. That definitely would help a lot.
Have you the branch?
Yeah.
Many thanks for this. Now let us return to the hunter's camp and be done with it. Mana ma 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 ma. Ma 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 ma.
Well, call me a chocobo's uncle, I'm impressed. You have given me more than your debt called for. These branches will make for fine echoes. We've usually got to send a whole party of hunters together this much. What with the Malays thrashing about and the Naft lurking in the bushes. Even with those scrawny arms and legs, you proved more useful than I thought.
We were useful.
Aye, I would say so. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back with so much, or to come back at all, for that matter. That was not a French accent. I don't know what that was, but it was not a French accent.
Well, we too will be honest. We thought to flee, but this hunter persuaded us to stay. But we were useful.
Aha! I said you were, didn't I? In fact, I'd tell you what. Since you brought me more than a fortnight's worth, I'll even throw in a small reward. A sack of Gishel greens to take home to your kin.
A reward? You mean more of those tasty greens for being useful? We tried to find a way to be useful at Lotha's Wrath. We tried, but we could not find our purpose.
Well, we hunters ain't like to turn away a pair of extra hands, beastmen or not. And we offer fair pay to adventurers willing to take on more dangerous tasks. Ain't that right, Snowbird?
Adventure! These are those who travel to the wilds of their own accord. They risk life and limb for the sake of these rewards. Such excitement, such fortune! We want to become an adventurer!
Can't say I've come across an adventurer who requested Gishel Greens as a reward, but we'd be willing to compensate for honest work. If it's food you're after, I'm sure we could arrange some spare cuts of meat, too.
More crunchy greens and juicy flesh, enough to feed our colony. We will relay this to the storyteller at once.
You have a good day, Marsha. I'm gonna make sure that guy doesn't, like, die on the way back. I kind of adore Nameless One. I don't know if he gets a name ever, but I do kind of adore him. I will call him Nameless. I am down to call him that. I had a cat named Noname for a very long time. A mispronunciation of no name that was on his paperwork.
Thank you, Hunter, for bringing our nameless brother back. We hope he was not a burden to you.
Kind of on the contrary. You did a great job.
She is no hunter storyteller, she is an adventurer, and we are a burden no more. Look at what we have brought you. Ow. What strange-looking plants, yet they have such a delightfully bitter taste. We have other good news. We have found our purpose. We will become an adventurer, too. We work hard. The hunters promise to reward us with food. Food for the colony. You mean the hunters of the East? We thought it safer to limit contact with them, but they gave you such delicious rewards. You have done well, Nameless One. With your newfound purpose, we are sure you will ease the hunger of your brothers and sisters. But trading with the hunters will not solve all our woes. Much more is required for our survival, yes, much more. Our colony is falling into disrepair. We need metals for our defenses. We need clay for our walls. The One Mind knows this. They seek to impoverish us. A few of our non-mind brothers tried to steal such things from Lothas Nath. They never returned. The Overmind rages at what he sees as boldness, even though we are mere leeches partaking of tiny drops of their blood. Tiny drops. Even leeches do not loathe their own host as much as we. It is shameful that we must still rely on the One Mind to survive. You can rely on us, storyteller. We shall travel the realm and offer our services in exchange for resources. We will bring back precious rewards from beyond. Travel the realm? You mean to cross the hunter's borders to lands beyond? Nameless One, it is too dangerous. Fear not. It is what adventurers do. To explore unknown lands, meet their peoples, obtain greater rewards, strengthen the colony. You speak strongly of your purpose. Very well. Should you succeed, we can sever ourselves from the One Mind completely. We can truly become our own masters. But do not become a pest, taking work where there is none. The hunters may take offense at your eagerness to obtain rewards. How will you know when your services are required?
You look for yellow exclamation mark. My plan, usually.
An adventurer's guild. A place to exchange information and gather requests from others. Nameless One, no such place exists here. If this is your solution, you must start your own. But I am certain you will not be alone. Some of your brothers and sisters still want for purpose. Seek them out. An adventurer's guild, there is much to do. But first, we will introduce you to our brothers. Come, come.
D&D character is now called Itoa because he doesn't have a name other than Iron Taker. I guess that's funny. D&D that summoned him as a champion decided that was simply too long after the 4th time and shortened it to Itoa. I love that.
This is the stick peddler. He peddles sticks. He lost his connection with the One of Remind near the same time as we did. There was one other, but we do not see him. You mean the Kenai? He saw shadows fly over the colony. He was hungry and said he would hunt the shadows east towards the river. He could not have gone far, for he fears the water, fears it much. He would not cross the river unless it was near the bridge. Wise Vath know to avoid the bridge, for ferocious dragons often lurk near it. Could it be they were the shadows that the Kenai saw? Brave adventurer, could you check the bridge while we search the area for the Kenai? He could be in trouble. But do not slay dragons if you see them. Dead dragons will invite reprisals. We will lend you one of our Kongamoto. We have filled it with a contraption which sprays a putrid smoke which irritates but does not wound. Yes, irritates. We are too close to it once. Most irritating. The Kongamoto are unaccustomed to fleshling riders. If you fall off, talk to the stick peddler. He will help you get back on. Now let us find the Kenai.
Hero Fortune would say, no!
No.
Yes, please, I would love to see him. Look at them, they're daring and defiant.
Birds, I don't like this game anymore! Oh, why did you do this? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Papa.
Lance rates give it. MSQ gives it. MSQ gives a lot. Alright, I'll do it. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Is there a way you can get here without flying? I kinda don't think so.
He is the Kenai, so he named himself, for he never tires of discovery. He returned to the hive soon after you departed to search the bridge. We are grateful to you for your assistance. We enjoy exploring the lands near the colony, but we were careless in our search for curious things. Our nameless brother tells us he will open an adventurer's guild in Lothastvath. It was not long ago that we too yearned for purpose, and we will gladly join him on his mission. Then it is decided. The Kenai will help us find many opportunities for adventure. Many opportunities. But our guild is not yet complete. We are unsure of the actual trade of adventuring. How to find things, how to fight things. We cannot do it without an experienced teacher. Kind adventurer, will you teach us your ways?
Very well.
Wonderful, wonderful. From now on, we shall call you as a master of the craft. Master. Leave the construction of the guild to us. The Kenai will be on the lookout for our hunter friends and any requests they may have. But there are very few adventurers to carry the tasks now. Very few. In fact, only you. We are hoping you can show us how it is done. The storyteller told me he is most pleased with your deeds to the colony. Consider us friends, and from now on, let us work together. For the guild! And now that we have found purpose, we know I shall be nameless no longer. As long as as I long to have, so deft an arm in adventuring I shall call myself. Deft Arm.
That's a good name. No! I can't accept the thing! Fuck. Well. That's fine. That's fine. Nameless what is now called the Deft Arm, and an Adventurers Guild has been constructed in Lawfest. The Hunters of Tailfeather are now clients of the Adventurers Guild.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That society was okay. For real this time.
Mama na mama mama. Mama na mama mama.
Where am I taking this? Way over yonder. Okay.
Who's getting sprayed? Ooh, which one of you is getting sprayed?
One more.
Okay, fine. I'll do another step. Fine.
Might have to go get that down again, I don't remember.
Ultima! Mama, mama.
God, look at him go. What an ultimate weapon this guy is.
Wow!
I fucking love the Maker's Ruin. Such a banger! I can't wait to do a mega.
Wait, let me get my blood weapon! No! No!
There it goes. Gone forever. I'll miss you, blood weapon. I'm wondering if I should be facing the boss this way, or if I should keep it facing that way. I mean, it's probably facing in, right? Like the opposite of this. Since he just like faces this way cuz. And now during Garuda I'm gonna have to move in this way regardless. Oh my god, Front Gods, thank you so much! I'm glad you like them! I'm gonna be working on them again soon, I promise. I have one more project. A couple projects that I'm working on first. I don't want to burn myself out on them, you know? And it's FF7, so it's a lot of equipment decks, and I'm not the biggest fan of equipment decks.
But it's okay. I'll get to him. I'll get to him.
They're being built. And in fact, with FF7 now.
Thank you for saying hello. Thank you for the follow. You are the best. I will be. Hello.
I will have turned to the FF7 line since here. I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna keep it this way. I'm gonna keep it oriented like so. Because he doesn't do cleaves in baseball. If I recall correctly. And now he won't like turn around. Moogles, the relics and stuff, really fine. We spent the, like almost this whole stream unlocking the Moogle society quests because it's 750,000 side quests to get there. But we did do it. Yes, there are some, I mean, there's bangers in 7, you know? There's some good stuff in there. I just have to wade through 750,000 equipment decks that are all gonna play exactly the fucking same. Whenever you get to it. Don't survive person. For sure. I have some 14 videos I really want to make. I got a couple of those in the pipeline, and then after those couple of 14 videos, and like whatever small stuff I put out between now and then, will come out. But in terms of big videos, I got what I'm almost done with. We got another big one after that, and then FF7. Probably gonna do both parts. The Genova like definitely did get buffed. That's for sure. I got a lot to look through. I might save Genova for part 2 so that I can make a version after the Marvel set has come out. Possible. We'll see. Because Marvel is certainly gonna have more mutants, right? Blessing of Light confound chat.
Wahablea. Wahablea.
Foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
I do.
Oh, this is what the powers are.
Beyond
Wahablea, like Waha Bummer.
You're building Sid, so that's how you found me? I was looking at the Sid deck recently. That's what I really want to go back to. I adore that deck. I'm very proud of what I did with it. Are you also doing, like, Astral Slidey stuff? Astral Slidey stuff? Or have you found another strat that I missed?
Speak plainly, Asian.
the heart.
Oh, I have to add my new tech into that deck. That can have a wizard package for sure.
Who surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Allen.
It's definitely a slow enough deck that it would love being able to set up like Archaeomancer loots. So I could definitely throw in the hide on the ceiling package that I love running so much.
Of what magic do you speak?
I don't even need hide on the ceiling. I'm in white. I can use Ephemerate.
A spell without parallel.
Pog! Okay, wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I sought the life force of the primals.
I might be able to squeeze some gas in the Sid deck.
For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Please put Bebop and Rocksteady in it. They tutor each other and are cool. Okay. Alright, so here's my thing. Here's my thing, right? They're definitely like mega empowered by a lot of cards from TMNT.
for my god to be reborn.
It's gonna have to be really, 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 really good for me to not put a TM, for me to like see a TMNT card and be like, I'm going to put it in here. I choose to, of my own volition, run a TMNT card in my deck. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I fucking hate that one. There are some cool cards in it for sure. But all the complaints you've heard about it, I also have. I share them. Little hypocritical coming from the Final Fantasy MTG girl, but, you know, whatever. I stand by my right to not like this one, just by I stand by my right to like The Hobbit when that one comes out, and not like Star Trek. See, Toga and Razar are an exception. I think that card is dope as fuck, and I do want to run them. I really, really like that card. Probably have played Astral Slide, so I started playing MVP back in Odyssey Mirrodin, like a long break. I don't remember what's that Astral Slide. The Vision Block?
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task
It's an
of
older
keeping
card.
your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left.
Yeah, there definitely are some red cards in it. And, like, you know, I hated the Spider-Man set too for similar reasons. Hide on the Ceiling is my new baby. I run that card in, like, everything. I adore Hide on the Ceiling. Like, I will pick cards out from it and be like, this one is my child. I love it with all my heart. Ain't dead.
We will speak with machine. Such devastation.
But first, I must deal with you.
That's me.
The question of who is mightier remains.
The question of who is mighty remains.
Come, adventurer.
Individual, let us find the answer together. Goopal. Let us find the answer together, Goopal.
You're right, that was the Moogle voice. You are so correct. The party chat right now in this group is absolutely out of control. Just going, Grok, what was his intention? Grok, why is Thancred acting like that? Gaia sounds like he uses Grok, that's true. Can't argue with that. Elsevier has ruined me every time the boss says, together! Yep, 100%. I'm right there with you.
And we shall devour the very gods together. Etheric boom! And boom!
Give the ball.
Oh, so big, fat, oh, so big, fat, oh, so big.
Did I see the menu for the FF14 Cafe collab? I did. And I also saw that we have to make a reservation, so I might have to do that. Because I do really want to go. We should go. We will. I'll talk to Slash about it.
I'm sad I can't go.
Next time. Listen, next time FanFest comes around, we'll be the biggest, most popular channel in the whole world, and we'll do a big
14 fan meetup. It'll be so cool.
Listen, last time I went to FanFest, I started streaming, so who knows what can happen this time. All I'm saying is the last Fan Fest, I said next one when I didn't get to go, and here we are. Listen, I will say, it's probably a good thing you didn't go to last one. That shit sucked. That shit blew. I hate Vegas. I hate Vegas so much. Oh my god, Bruce, hi! How are you, Bruce? What have you been up to? What have you been streaming? Sharkweed. Sharkweed for me? The little... Hello, Ezraz! Hello, Bruce! Hello, all of the readers. I guess I should, like, introduce myself or something. I'm Viv. I'm a play monster from space. I don't need people. I stream Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 11, some other stuff sometimes here on twitch.tv/VivisAngry. I make a lot of YouTube videos about Final Fantasy 14 and Magic the Gathering, and sometimes both at the same time. Because they gave me that ability recently. Can I get a melee of B? Can I get a melee of B?
Sloppy.
In the chat. Can I get a melee of B? Let's fucking go! Darn Force! You love my silly videos and my silly beasts? Wow. Thanks, Bruce. Shout out. It's Bruce, baby. Everybody go follow Bruce. What were you doing today? Now you have to just sell your own self. I shouted you out. I'm done, my job. I absolutely have to get the fucking count again. Eat it here. You're playing Slay the Spire 2? Fuck yeah. Oh my god. My friends who carried me were like, hell yeah. I love Slay the Spire. I have not played anywhere as much of 2 as I wanted to. It's because I've had no fucking time. Oh my god, I've been having so much fun in that game. I have like somewhere in the ballpark of like 3,000 hours to play the Spire 1. I'll get there with 2. I shrimply have not yet. Give me your muff! Thank you. This is your first time playing a Spire game? Boy, oh boy. Tired. Do you have a favorite character? Do you have a baby? By chance? Slash Fink! What a party in here! Hi Slash! How was Grand Blue? No, don't. Slash Fink. I have to wait 42 seconds. What the fuck? You got the B rank, let's fucking go! Congratulations! We call that shit prog. Slash Fink. Your favorite is the region of the defense is my budget zone! Yes! You understand. You get it. I'm so proud of myself. You should be. That's the furthest you've gotten, right? And this is coming off like, what, like an 8-month break? Something like that? Okay. Surely now I can shout out Slashback. Slash Kick-Ass was great. Fuck yeah. Rips now because I'm like B3 at this point. Fuck yeah, you're killing it. Absolutely killing it. Does one quest? Thank God I'm done. There are 2 more. And then we're gonna have more afterwards. How are we doing on toads, by the way? We should probably do 1 more so we can try to get that next stack of things for the relic. You'll be so proud of me. I won a game by the skin of my teeth thanks to an anti-air. Hell yeah. Le fondamental. Le fondamental. Le fondamental. I'm extremely proud. Sometimes we'll be playing and you'll just hit me with like the cleanest anti-air in the West and I'll go fuck. God damn it. They're listening to my advice. What the hell? Stop that!
Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Ah! A tree! Carriage. Die. Bonk.
Make it to ether, let's go! Yeah, I think yesterday was just hard because it was Tuesday, right? It was Reclear Day.
Kablam! Kablam!
Alrighty. And we simply must deliver Fogweed. Then we're done. And then we do a blue quest, and then we do another set of them. You were gonna try to M12 PF on Primal, but it doesn't exist. Absolutely not. One day. One day we'll have our cross DC party finder. We can PF from wherever we so please. Wherever the land takes us, we may party finder. No.
Take this. Take.
3 9s, 2 10s, 1 11. That does kind of sound just about right.
Ba, 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 ba.
Ye oldie self-fulfilling aether prophecy.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Wah. Oh, welcome back, Great. Great Under.
Thanks, man. Oh, do we not level up? Oh, shit. We start at 3. Okay. Sure. Totally. Alright, well. That's our society quest done. For the day. We should do one more roulette. We should get the 100 more that we need. High level does it? Alliance Raid would also do it. For 120. And it's on DPS right now. So I would love to snag. We don't have the new ones, but that's fine. Let's go on Goon. And we'll just knock out a circus tower real quick or whatever, right? Fastest CT in the West. On my Shiva Lance and my Shiva Horse, that's kind of dope. Not gonna lie. Kinda sick.
Mama.
I literally just have the job here. God, look at me kicking ass. What is by chance the item level of World of Darkness?
Mama.
think, to 90. We're at the item level. Yeah. We're not going to be contributing particularly meaningfully damage-wise, but that's fine. Let me in! Let me in! I'd be in now, but nobody wanted to play with me. We'll go back to Foundation, because that's where we turn this shit in anyway. You saw the E-Boy minion from Treasure Maps? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. You got it? Did you obtain? Ba, 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 ba. Special arm. Yes, that's... And we have the bones, we need the shell, the ore, and the seeds. And we need 10 of each, which is why we need 1,500? Right? Yeah. Dude, this popped instantly before. What the fuck? Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Allocate a certain person in the group should get it. See stems for him to second computer raw. Sure. You want help with the roulette? I absolutely do. I might have lost my venture need. I did. That's okay. In the party finder, I can't invite. I can't do it. Just gonna stay on healer, huh? Definitely gonna stay on healer. That's okay. I can't do it on Astro. What are our healers looking like? Yeah, Light Mage. Light Mage D! You cannot take... I have the item level. Not me. I think you don't meet the requirements. I don't know what it could be. Did you not have gear on? What's happening? Oh, because you need gear for the Alliance Raid Roulette. That's so funny. I understand. I see what happened. Because you don't have the item level for Juno, even though we can't get Juno because my ass does not have that. Bum, blah, blah. Wow, wow, wow. This is the longest roulette of all time. I'm on healer. Thank you. Oh my god. When I was on DPS, I understood, but goddamn. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Terrible news, I am not hungry. We did eat a bunch earlier. It doesn't not make sense. What is going on? What is this? What is happening? Huh? Y'all saw that, right? That you as well? Okay. That was really weird. That was so strange.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Atticus, no. Meow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Alright. The Pools of Oblivion.
Oblivion awaits.
Do not want to get cleaved. I do not want to be in the middle.
Skablam. Skablu. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. 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 Ba-ba-ba.
You know, those guys will randomly knock back the person that they are eyebrowing on. I don't think it happened, but that will occur, and it's very funny.
Come, my bone dragon.
Duh. 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 One more big fish from Endwalker? Fuck yeah. Have you done all the others? All the other expansions, I mean?
Mom.
Hold this Medica. You're from Heaven's Word, Stormblood, but Air, Shadowbringers done, Dawn Trail's done, Purple 20. Hell yeah. Almost there. All the legends are done? Sick.
Up! Get up! So I can kill you again! Up. A level! A level for me!
We are B. B for in the middle. A for am going left. C for choose right. B for biddle. Mama. And then I get to do nothing. Oh boy. Here's the Nutica. Go forth on your quest. Get back on here, you. Wow, thanks, Paladin. You're the best. Yay! Yay! Kill. Enrichment for the button people. Mama. I am indeed still regulated to ARR. I could get the Heavensward ones, but I need to, you know, get them. Reliance B. If we have good DPS, this boss will be dead before I get to hit it. It would have to be really good DPS, though. I think it can be done. C almost never gets to hit the boss. I would like my buff now, Mr. 32, please. Prithee, give me your astral projection. Thank you. Thank you. Put me in the other realm, yes. Now I may harm you. Here. Murder. Annihilate. Ah! I cannot click on it! I cannot. Mama. Oh, that's probably why the ARR one took so long to pop. Because everyone's doing the fucking evil Easter eggs for the Mog Tome event. Nobody's down here in ARR. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Speed to the evil Easter eggs before 7.5 you can do it? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I can quite get that far. Wait. Wait. I want to play in the lava. I don't have splash. I can't play in the lava. This is a tragedy. No. Expert! Thank you. Napalm! Kill it! Kill it! Kill. Gonna reapply my dot on all the boys. You all take this. Napalm! Kill it! Mom, mom, mom. chat. I like to show this every time I get in here. Because almost without fail, every time I do, someone is like, wait, that's a thing? Y'all see these pillars? Y'all see this shit over here? You can poke them. You can poke them all if you so desire. Looks like meteor's coming. He's gonna die! I wanna do it though! What does this do? It turns off the electric board. There's not really a reason to. Because it does about 1 damage per second. That turned off the floor? I didn't do it all the way. Hello, Karisu! How are you? You have to like, you have to do it in like response to a pattern or something. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know 100% how it works, but you can turn off the floor with them. Someone in Alliance C said we agreed, so we agreed. Vacuum slash! That's slash when they have to clean the house. I guess we'll save them over there. America for your aching bones. I think we can do it. I believe in us. You gotta take it over here. We're gonna do it. Alright, well, we'll just burn. I'm put up a Final Fantasy gift bundle, pulled Setsuga to Mura 7. Fuck yeah. That's sick. Yes, I am. I'm taking my time with him. I don't want to burn out, you know? But I am. We're gonna get through the 7 at some point. I got a couple of 14 videos in the pipeline, but then yes, I'm gonna get back to them. Okay, the deed is done. Then we go unidentifiable shell. No, not 11. Only 10. What if we just skip 7? No. Not gonna skip 7. What if we just skip 8, huh? What if I just skip Squall, specifically? What if I go back and I retroactively delete the Golbez section from my first video? How about that? Notorious have had it for too long? That is true. Looks at fucking Cloud Strife walk past me, literally as you speak. Yeah. I don't think I can argue with that one. Alright, any more roulettes to give tones? I've done the hard one. High level does. I'm stealing Wobby! Thievery! Golbez becomes Vivisector last video. Exactly. Hawkman are hard again, huh? Okay. Alrighty. Want to make a deck from each protagonist and antagonist from each of the mainline games, like a little Dissidia pile? That's cool.
Ma 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 ma. Holy, 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 holy. Ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba 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 da ba ba.
Kabam! The city of PSP, I miss you so much. You and me both, man. God, I fucking hate MT.
Kaboom! 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 Kaboom!
Knock this from Artem 14 Susslin Gold from floor? Hell yeah. When Pop wants to play Magic, I'm gonna play Dissidia. We're not the same.
You can have a dot. And you can have a dot. You can have another region. Then I will press roll. As I am often wanted to do.
I like how with the newest one, they were considering bringing it to PC. Like, why did we all in the first place? Is that true? Is that real? Is that a real thing they said? I hate 1.6. I hate it here.
Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da.
Oh, damn. Kinda hurt.
Look. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Gonna hurt.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba.
What the fuck is that?
Fuck is that?
Doesn't matter, boss is dead. No one hates Squeenix as much as Squeenix fans. That's God's honest truth.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
A quick regular medic up for no reason. 2 back up. Regen back up. Eat an AoE. Very important. Oh, why are we covered? Oh, you're involving? That's good. That's fine. We could have an involve. We're gaming, we're good. We're here. Medica back up. All is well. I appreciate the cover. I think I was okay though. This was said in an interview. This constraint does not make the PC version impossible. While we cannot provide specific details at this time, we're currently exploring the possibility of a PC version. What do you mean? What do you mean? Has anyone at that company played a video game in 2026? I don't understand. Hate them because they're dumb as fuck and keep dropping gold and picking up shit. That's factual. The worst part of being a Final Fantasy fan is Square Enix being in charge of your property, right? Borderless proxies have to find art that's willing to make the Emperor Cloud of Darkness accept Jed, Omlanot, and Kayat. I'll just give Netica probably fine. Who the fuck is that guy? And Jason is here. Anyway, kill that guy. I'm happy I made one of the other players cry because she thinks Iron Tiger is cute, specifically because of the bit of lore behind his ears. That's cute. What's the ear lore? And the SE doesn't want Caius in a disability video game despite it being perfect for it. Who is Caius? Caius? I'm not sure I know Caius. We'll do this. We'll get the Medic 2 out. I got you, man. We could keep going. There was like one more ad. Come on. I didn't even have to use Benny. Oh, the main villain from 13-2. Ah. You know, I've not played 13-2. Unaware. I don't think they use him because he's in a sequel, right? It's like the idea. Otherwise, you'd be able to play as Yuna, but you can't because they're cowards. Alright, Halicarnassus. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This potential to be an issue, boss. Kill the ad when you see it, you know? Make sure those ads die. Mana. See, the problem is I don't like to acknowledge 13 as a whole. I don't think that's true. I think 13 gets plenty. 13 got a fucking fashion line crossover. Square Enix definitely likes 13. Finding hot. This is true. This is factual. Ooh, was that the mid-health one? It totally was, huh? We're fine. We are way too low. It's bad. Yeah. Jesus, gonna get her! As much damage as you can! Uh-oh. Good luck, everybody! Goes through cover. Tragic. Tragic. The damage is quite high, which is actually the problem. Because we need to We need to nuke down Lady Amandine when she spawns, but if the boss is below like 35% when Lady Amandine spawns, she just eats her instantly. And we failed the mechanic. Because Hawkmanor Hard is a well-designed dungeon that doesn't have any problems. Got a new fun game to annoy one of the partners. Do tell, do tell. My Medica Gutty! Fucked up the sling kiss! Kill it! Okay, we're good. I think we are okay. I think we are chilling. Easy peasy. Yeah, they tried to cover me before and it just went through cover. But I guess the lethal one doesn't go through it. Or like the non-lethal version is coverable, but the failed the mechanic version isn't coverable. Funky. I didn't know that. Now we do! Alright, Welby. Thank you for your help. I think this is probably where we're gonna call the stream. This is a good spot for the day. Thank you for hanging out, everybody! You are the best! Thank you for saying hello. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go eat some food and pass the fuck out. Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging. I will see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna be doing some more raiding. Do some more worm prog, most likely. Watch my videos. They're great. I like them at least. Maybe you will too. Let's raid into... How about Aelin? Aelin's playing some Tekken 6. Been a minute since we said hello to our little blue dog friend. Tat, please let Aelin know we're the angriest stream on Twitch. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And until then, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.